the actual paperwork. It's something I'm also going to not render complete, but I know what this is going to do as it is, and as well as what it means to me. It means something about income tax that I don't have. I don't have income tax. I don't have a home that I own in my name, being that you would need something like a title or a deed. I'm not selling this house. I'm involved in plans to visit or address another community that could be anywhere in Mercer County, based on what is I feel and is a dynamic of that which was set forth by Greater Trenton Behavioral Health for everybody in Trenton, New Jersey, or that gets to Trenton, New Jersey, to involve themselves in staying or living in Mercer County long term at all. I already decided that I'm going to live in Mercer County long term. Meaning, these things are that, but and I call what I feel as though diapers could have been. And city or town about it, is closed down or the criminal activity inside. Yes. All right. Your name. At this point in time, I do not have the name of the child I have concern for. I know that the child. The address is 341 Stoke Street. And they may be trying to say that I want a child from next door to be here and live here. No. They're trying to ask me too many questions. So it was the mail in my mailbox that had it, that it was a time that I had to also involve what the state of New Jersey is in this, at a time when I was located by way of Internal Revenue Services, as I read it on a form that would have had to have been filled out. But at this point in time, the house where it is that I lived at temporarily, after it was that I had lived in Hamilton, New Jersey, several times, also in Trenton, New Jersey, it's being used as a place to assort priorities, and where it is and as it stands, by way of Oaks Integrated, I don't even live here. I live at 530 Tyler Street, Trenton, New Jersey, in Trenton, New Jersey. Not Trenton, New Jersey, that's in Canada has a Trenton. It may be a Trenton, New Jersey to Canadians, but in Trenton, New Jersey, I only lived at Tyler Street for 4 years straight. I lived there for since 2019, 2020, 2021 is when I moved. 2022 is when I moved back. 2023, it was when I got to this actual property, after it was that this property became available for me to live in. 2024 is now. It's not enough to talk about, but all those years, in 2024. Somebody's getting their taxes and things of that mixed up. They didn't even know how to, in Ewing Township, had my address changed. And the West Trenton branch of the Ewing Township post office to have it that they can get the mailing address right, as it was that Philip, the actual caseworker, drove me there personally, and I did have my address changed in New Jersey at the post office in Mercer County. So they know for a fact that I don't live at 530 Tyler Street. So how could it be that anybody at all would be able to actually have a mistaken identity or mistake 530 Tyler for my address, unless they plan for that to be my address after they finish addressing whatever it is here? So Oaks Integrated isn't being very smart. They're being very, very dislocatable. And at this point in time, they're using the address that I lived at during the corona as a permanent address. To state that Oaks Integrated in reality, real in real time, has it that I don't even live here in their actual documents and inside of their taxable services and their taxable position inside of their taxable income. So what happens is I'm not even affiliated or involved with Oaks Integrated in any way, shape, or form. That being easy to say would be less difficult, but I would have to be if it was that they were accepting money from me to live at this location or to be able to be in another location, So I mean, even as tomorrow comes, the police work is going to come. The police officers are going to be here. Even as I stated, what I stated, somebody had used a car very fast to go somewhere very quick, so they could move or get ready to assort their reality. And I feel as though it could be any one of the police officers in Ewing Township, but I know by tomorrow it'll be more difficult to assort child endangerment and these sort of things. And I know myself, you know, as long as it is that we ever had a girl in the family, that I had a daughter, I never had motivated or was motivated to claim her as what you could use for taxes to increase your refund. And I may have had a lot of income taxes. So I'm very, very nervous about the statements I made, and as well as that, um, about the volume of police that are going to be included and when it is that these people I contact to get back to me. So I only have one child. I do not know if or at all what it could concern. Though that's a child I know is an adult. I don't have any cause or reason for wanting to have children or to need to have a child here. And I feel strongly that none lived here before and that nobody is going to continue to want to live here. You understand what I'm saying? So since you do, I have enough time to wait I called diapers before, and it's a process that includes court papers. It involves more judges, but the children at 341 Stokes Avenue have to be checked out. They have to live there, and they have to continue to live there. So it's not about Cody. It's not about Cody individual priority. It's about everything at all. And what it is that I'm nervous about is that it's already about time for it to be that more police are involved, and more police. So the more police are involved, the more police are involved. And about what it is I said about war or these things, I can continue to talk about it. But I never had that there was so much of an action that happened in my life that this could occur now. And it isn't that it did. So at many or more times, these things will be practical. But there's not a practicality that I can introduce that can make the East or the Middle East assimilate something that's not important. There's more to be gained from what it is that can happen and what is just going to happen. But for it to be correct, there's nothing very incorrect about many things, and there's nothing that is correct with and about anything I could have did or wanted to as a journalist does or as they do, to make a criticism of all people who write or are journalists. So yes, I am schizophrenic and I do have a disability, and that is my attention disability. And it's a deficit with dyslexia and things of that nature. They are well. Even as it was after it is, I was diagnosed. It's what it is that was explained that didn't address what I want to, but what it is that I know about that disability being one disability that could happen. But having children, that's something real that could happen. So at any time, any moment. But a tax return document enclosed, personal and confidential. This is going to be personal and confidential, so I have to do things respectfully, reputably, and continue as it is. I will. Meaning that I have to put my mail and place it and do it assertively. So I do want to, walk around here, and you know, but it's nothing like living here.